Welcome to Star Citizen, the Alpha 3.11.1 and a small mission guide, or actually only a part of a mission guide. Our goal is not to complete the mission immediately, but to use a full Hammerhead with 8-man turrets for our purposes and to capture them. As a prerequisite for this, we have to complete some of the missions for Miles Eckert, the head of Eckert Security on Hurston. As the last of these missions, we get the mission to take out the leader of the Arlington gang who resides in the Hammerhead. There is also a dedicated guide to unlock exactly these missions. As a short summary, since the whole thing is only available in German, we first have to do some bounties, complete missions from CS1 to 4. Then we get the appointment mission from Miles Eckert on Hurston. When we have completed enough missions for Miles Eckert Security, which are very well paid by the way, we get this last mission in the chain. And here we have to take out the boss of the Arlington gang ourselves with 20,000 USC reward. But in this guide we won't take out the Hammerhead directly, we will use some time for our purposes first. Because as we have already shown in other videos, you can use NPC ships, mainly pirate ships, hijack them and then use for yourself. Here we have the advantage that we have a full AI crew. Depending on what kind of ship we hijack, we have a turret crew which then also fires at our enemies and targets. With a Hammerhead and 8 occupied turrets, there is currently nothing in the verse from which we have to hide. And besides, it is a nice foretaste of the AI that will accompany us sometime on our travels, on our fights. When we start the mission, we come to a region where the Hammerhead is already waiting for us. And here, attention! The Hammerhead is not only alone at the destination and fully occupied, but also has several escort ships with it. That means that if you are really alone on the way, and maybe like here in a Saber, then I advise you to be careful. The whole thing can be over very quickly if you get too close and relatively quickly under fire. If you are not interested in capturing the Hammerhead but want to destroy it directly, I recommend you first turn off the escort and pull it away from the Hammerhead first. We still have a few friends with us who took the escort off our backs and backed our way in weightlessness to Hammerhead with a little fireworks. Also, the mission of Eckert Security can be shared, which means you can play them with your friends and don't have to unlock everything first. The last mission with the Hammerhead can also be done in a team and even more fun this way. But we will hijack the Hammerhead, which means we will gain access to the Hammerhead. First of all, you need a relatively powerful melee weapon for close combat. With a shotgun, a sniper rifle, or in our case an energy rifle, we have a relatively simple way and can shoot the second shot. Once you've done that, you'll have access to the Hammerhead. In the interior, here's a tip again. Don't shoot the manned turret gunners from their seats, otherwise you'll be short of turret crews later on. It's enough if you take out the pilot that's in the cockpit. Then the Hammerhead is yours. We find the pilot as usual in the cockpit. He is defenseless and is only waiting to be released from his duties by us. After a short friendly handover ceremony, the Hammerhead belongs to us and we can do whatever we want with it. And after it has been criminal, we don't get a crime stat or something like that. That means the whole thing is completely legal and we do good for the worse, so to speak. Our new unpaid employees in the turrets are then used for legal purposes. That means missions and everything else you can do in the verse company you can do in the Hammerhead. The only thing you can't do is cargo hauling because you don't have access to the cargo area. But for combat missions, a Hammerhead is very good to use. And if you have ever been on a Hammerhead with a group, you know how hard it is to get 8 players in there, coordinate the whole thing and let the firepower rain down on your enemies. With an AI crew it is no problem. They are accurate and do their job without grumbling. And the AI doesn't even have to go to the toilet. So I would recommend you, before you destroy the Hammerhead itself, where by the way you can finish the mission and get 20,000 USC, I would do some more missions and generate additional UAC, so you can get a lot UAC in a short time. And you fly a Hammerhead here, for free. Absolutely. I hope you liked the video and you leave me a like and a subscribe here. I think to capture and the takeover mechanics of foreign ships is one of the most exciting things in Star Citizen. And the whole thing with pirate ships is of course exciting twice. Besides, the only way we have here is to acquire an AI crew that fights for us. Most of you have been waiting for this for a long time, and with a constellation or with other ships that have room for crew members, we can go through reverse and use them completely. Here we can already do this with the takeover of foreign ships and have nothing to fear here. Besides that, we have the bonus that we can complete the mission if we simply switch off the Hammerhead by self-destruction at the end. But if you're a subscriber of the channel, you will definitely get to know immediately if there are new ships we can take over. There is also a giveaway, a Tavern War uniform in white and a PC game Cyberpunk 2077 for the month of November. What you have to do for this is in the description, and I wish you good luck here. And if you are interested in such actions like in the video or in general in a round of mining in the team, then come and visit us in Discord. We regularly organize smaller events and there is also somebody for different activities. And don't fear the first German words, we also speak English. A bit. And as always, the best at the end. Thanks a lot to all patrons and channel members. Without you, it wouldn't be possible in this form, and I want to thank you again. You guys rock! Also, I would like to point out our Star Hangar, a safe way to shop for Star Citizen. And with Game Glass you have a real added value for the game, and I left you some links in the description, here you can save again. I say goodbye, and as always, see you in the verse.